righty. Recording live on YouTube. Okay. Call to order the August 12th.
Oh, no, not quite yet.
Not
Just one
Yes,
second.
yes. Now streaming on YouTube. Live on
Okay, you guys are good to go.
Thank you.
you. Thank you. All right, call together, yeah. The College Place Civil Service Commission meeting on August 12th, 2021 at 12:03 p.m. Roll call. Joanne Wiggins, present.
Kelly, present.
Roger Maidman, present.
And Sean Doring, Civil Service Secretary, present.
All right. Does Lisa have to say anything? Okay, has everyone read the consent agenda? Any questions about the consent agenda? Hello?
No,
No question.
Okay, so she needs a motion.
I'll need a, yeah.
A motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes the agenda for August 12th, 2021, the minutes from July 8th, 2021, and payroll from August 2021.
Thank you. A second?
Maidman, second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Now we will go to, it's so small, oh, Sergeant promotion testing update.
All righty. I just wanted to thank everybody for, if you had a chance to fill that survey out, that's great. I think all of you did. That went out to all of our council members as well. The police chief, Mike Rizzatello here at the city, mainly just the main stakeholders here. And that will help public safety testing and developing the tests that they're going to administer on October 20th. So they're making progress on that, and I will keep you updated as we go.
Very good.
Does anybody have any questions?
I'd be interested in knowing how they use the responses from us folk. You know, is it, they tailor it to College Place then?
They do. They take the survey results, and you guys got they actually did two different surveys. The stakeholders got the dimensional survey, and then our two existing sergeants got like a job, more related to job duty survey. So between those two, they take all the information, to find out what exactly is entailed in being a sergeant for the city of College Place, because that, as you well know, would be very different than a different, maybe bigger agency. And then the dimensional one more leans towards, you know, what is important to the stakeholders involved, you know, which aspects of those dimensions are most important. So they take those two things together to develop the testing.
Interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So
It'll be interesting. Bill and Roger, you know, do we get to see the test at all?
we have not been involved, the Civil Service Commissioners have not been involved in the actual testing process since about three civil service conferences ago, where the presenter suggested that wasn't a great idea.
Yeah,
because you guys have to determine, you know, if it's been done fairly, if somebody were to contest it.
I was just wondering how the questionnaire that the people, the candidates fill out, how relevant, you know, it's supposed to be a good test. Well, sometimes it's nice to look it over and just see what kinds of things it has on it once it's been
right. And as I get more information, I'm happy to share that. I will as it comes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not a big deal. It's one of those academic things that I'm interested in.
Well, but you should be. That's great. Yeah. And like I say, as I get more information, I will certainly let you guys know.
Thank you.
Because it'll be an interesting process. We've been using public safety testing for regular entry-level police officers for a while now.
Mhm.
But their process is pretty removed from ours, that the candidates go and they take, the physical and the written test, and all we get is the results. This one will be nice because we'll actually get to see, we'll see the test,
Mhm.
we can, and so I think it'll be super interesting and valuable for, our recruitments in the future.
Well, and also how relevant does it turn out to be? That's what I'd like to see. And Roger and Bill would have some experience and
Right.
would say, I wonder where they came up with that one.
Exactly. And that would determine whether or not we we went that route in the future, or if we did
Right.
something, here like we've done in the past. So,
Super. Sounds good. Any
All right.
other comments or questions or anything else?
Bill Kelly, Sean, was the test, sergeant's test, was it tailored for this particular department? Or was it kind of like covering a sergeant's test?
it will be a mixture of both. It will be tailored to our department. But I mean, it will have questions that are pulled from the RCWs, questions that are pulled they gave us a few different, like there was a book in there. We can use our own policies. And then they develop questions from those sources. And then they send the test back to us to see, okay, is this a good reflection of, what you'd like to see in the test? And then we can say, no, yeah, so.
Who makes the final decision on the contents of that test?
In the past, we've had the civil service review the tests and approve them. So I think I need to do a little checking on that and see. I mean, I certainly think we would want to have the chief have some input. And generally, I mean, we've used the same test questions forever. So that hasn't come before the civil service in a while because they were approved long ago and haven't really been updated. So I'll dig into that, Bill, and report back next time.
My concern is that it's a test that will be developed over a very thorough agenda for a sergeant, because a sergeant's position is very important.
Mhm.
It's very important for the day-to-day operation of the police department. It's very, very important for the management of personnel. And I'm just kind of hoping that it'll be very, what word I want to use, in-depth and thorough.
Well, that's why I thought it would be wise for us to at least see the kinds of questions, because you, Bill, and Roger both have the background and you'd have a good idea. I answered all those questions, but I thought, I don't know a lot about it.
Right. Well, I will certainly bring that to you as we get the information here. So that test is scheduled for October 20th. So we still have some time. That the dimensional survey was so that they could have the information they needed to get started. So I'll report back.
Thank you. Okay. Any other business for the good of the order?
No.
Bill Kelly, no.
All right. We'll call for an adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
Maidment second.
All right. We are adjourned.
Thanks,
you very
everybody.
much,
Thank you.
everybody.